Here are 9 huge Coronation Street spoilers for next week, including a catfishing nightmare, a hospital dash, and a violent altercation. Keep watching to find out all of the couple's drama. Our first spoiler sees Maria catfish Liam. Liam returns to school but is soon victim to more of Mason and Dylan's bullying as they both feel more of his humiliation. Liam comes home and tells Gary and Maria that he's not going to school anymore. They then have a meeting with Mrs. Crawshaw, but she can't do anything without evidence of the bullying. At home, Maria sets up a fake social media account and catfishes Liam, discovering nasty comments made about him on his page. After catfishing Liam, our second spoiler sees Maria make a heartbreaking discovery. Liam tells Maria that he loves her, acting extra nicely whilst at the salon. It isn't until Liam's teacher rings up Gary that alarm bells start to ring though. The teacher informs Gary that Liam's been researching ways to end his own life on the school laptop. Gary and Maria then both rush to the flat in a bid to stop Liam from going through with his plan. But will they get to him in time? If you thought that was dramatic enough, stay tuned to find out what the week has in store for other residents of the street. Spoiler number 3 sees Simon confess all as Sam is rushed to hospital. Nick's suspicious when Kevin informs him that the car damage had nothing to do with the brakes. Soon enough, Sam's rushed to hospital after being found unconscious at school. Leanne then tells the doctor that Sam was involved in a car accident. Nick finds out that Leanne knew about Simon's drink driving, prompting Simon to own up to his wrongdoings. With tensions high, Simon moves out of the flat and spends the night on a bench outside. He then admits his fears to Leanne that he's turning into his dad. But can she help Simon? Despite all of this chaos with Simon, spoiler number 4 sees some happiness around the corner for Leanne as she proposes to Nick. As Simon promises to cut down on the drinking and get his life back on track, Toya reveals to Leanne that Nick was going to propose to her. Stunned by this realisation, Leanne then proposes to Nick herself in the bistro. But will he say yes? Spoiler number 5. Bethany's article puts her relationship on the line. Bethany begs Daniel for forgiveness and invites Daisy out for a coffee to build bridges. However, an argument soon erupts. Later on, Bethany confesses to Daniel that Chit Chat won't get rid of her article. Will Bethany's story soon become the talk of Weatherfield? Spoiler 6. Billy's jealousy gets him into a violent punch-up. Billy makes plans to surprise Paul with a motorbike and a sidecar for Valentine's Day. With his back playing up, Billy makes the day special for Paul. Chaos erupts when the couple head to the bistro for a romantic meal and bump into Paul's old schoolmate on a stag do. With another Valentine's surprise planned, Billy arranges a barbershop quartet to perform. However, Billy gets jealous when Benno asks Paul to dance with him. He then sees red and punches him in the bistro. Also coming up on the street next week, we have a murder discovery and an affair at risk of being exposed. Keep on watching to find out more. Spoiler 7 sees Bobby open his eyes up to the difficult truth. With Rita and Mary making comments about Bobby being Rob's son, Bobby needs answers from Carla. Carla then sits him down and confesses that Rob didn't kill Tina in self-defense but had meant to do it. Will Bobby be able to process the truth? Spoiler 8. Amy wants answers from Tracy and Tommy. Steve's rather upset when Tracy doesn't get him a Valentine's card. Instead, she's busy meeting up with Tommy. Tommy tells Tracy that they're over, with Tracy acting unbothered. Amy then sees them both together and confronts them over her suspicions. Later on in the week, Tracy invites Tommy back to the shop again, but can he keep his distance? Finally, spoiler 9 sees Lauren confess a secret. Bobby tries to impress Lauren by tracking down the list of books she needs from the charity shop. After going the extra mile, Bobby then gifts Lauren some flowers. He's disheartened though when the delivery man turns up with a bigger bouquet for her. As Lauren tells someone on the phone to leave her alone, Lauren agrees to go on a date with Bobby. She then admits to Max and Sabrina that she's making Ovid's videos. How will they react? That's it for Coronation Street spoilers this week. Come back at the same time next week to find out more of the couple's chaos.